Yes, I know. It's 1:15. I need to start. Let's turn off the alarm. Good evening. And Merry Christmas to you all. Yes, I know I'm live. Thank you. How are we doing tonight? You all having a jolly, wonderful time? Well, that looks stupid. Let's do it to the side. Side is fine. Good evening, Gnome. Good evening, Emma. Thanks for stopping by. How are you folks doing? Hope you're doing all right. Cheers. Stay well hydrated. Woo. All right. We have the final creator Q&A session for this year. And obviously, it's going to be a little bit Christmassy. And Gnome actually had an idea earlier. Let me check real quick. We do want to go into the audio library. Christmas. Well, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we got licensed music. Perfect. We got our notebook full of questions and answers. And yeah, so shall we start? I would say. All right. So first of all, I'm very glad you all are here, and I'm very sad to announce that YouTube Playables had an update. And no, they are not turned off, but they support multitasking now. That means you can play Subway Surfer while you watch a video. I know it's something you all can't fathom, but it's the future, and you have to accept it, okay? So, YouTube Playables. What are YouTube Playables? Basically, you know those little app games that you could play in the Netflix app? Those exist for YouTube too, but only in the US. But now you can, well, play little games like Candy Crush or like Subway Surfer or whatever within the YouTube app while watching a video. The future is now. Good evening, Fabio, by the way. All right. If the background music is too loud, please let me know. I'll just set it up momentarily. Also, if it stops, let me know, because I don't have the window open right now. And yeah, it's a little bit too loud. Well, we can tune it down a notch. That should be better, I hope. All right, cool. Yeah, so Playables, we put a check mark on that one. Playables available in the EU. That is an excellent question. I will note that down. And honestly, I'm not only going to note it down, I am going to ask directly. Maybe I'll get an answer while the stream still lasts. All right. You got some news about my questions. Did you submit any questions? Or the questions from last time? Morning, Game Masters. Glad you could make it. Let's see. No. No. It's been a while, hasn't it? Reports have been forwarded, but I haven't heard back yet. You are PG grade, perfect. The pinnable messages for mods is on the way, but there's no ETA on that, so we can't say when it comes, but it will come eventually. Yeah, we'll go through that one step at a time. All right. So, first question, before I forget this, actually came from the YouTube Gaming Discord. Someone who wrote into the actual post thread and wanted to know any updates on that YouTube Prominence for live videos. That would be great. So, there are a couple of things at hand here. So first of all, YouTube Live Prominence has been an ongoing thing over the whole year. You got the live rings rollout on desktop. You got the live rings in the Shorts feed, which were technically part of last year, but well, it slid into this year as well. You got the scheduled streams in the Short feed right now, and yeah, all in all, discoverability on live streams has improved. We've seen this actually with some of our customers who've seen an increase of about 20% over the year, which is higher than their usual video growth rate, if you want to say it like that, right? So there are more people watching live streams than last year, and it's not because the creators around it grew, but there's like a significant amount of people coming to the live streams from other sources, such as live rings, for example. Yeah, so this is something that's happening, and I do like it. So thumbs up for that. Live rings don't appear everywhere on desktop yet. So just homepage and subfeed, no shorts, not search, etc. So the thing is, the amount of people watching Shorts on the desktop is minimal. We had someone from a gaming community that we also consult, and we actually looked at their data, and it was close to 7% of people that watch Shorts on the desktop from the Shorts player on there. But people that watch Shorts on the desktop already see the live ring on the home feed. They don't need to see it necessarily on the Shorts feed. So I don't think it is really necessary to go deeper into that route. Maybe that'll appear one day, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, Gnome, but you're certainly not the measurement here, right? So du bist nicht das Maß der Dinge. So. Need to be a little bit Krampus as well, not Santa Claus only today. All right, so multi-language audio. My pain. It's really pain. Let's face it. Also, I need to double check something. What did I actually write in there? Because if I want to change my scene to browser source, we might actually need to adapt that on the go. All right. Questions for me. How are you? Are you okay? Hyped for Christmas? Well, I wouldn't say exactly hyped for Christmas, but I do have like a brief 2-week period of actually doing shit I like. And I will quite enjoy that. And honestly, not having to deal with other people's stupidness at times can be quite relaxing. I can say that much, right? Perfect. No worries. Multilanguage audio. So, we did have a slight misalignment again. Like something that was communicated in another way has been like rolled out, but it wasn't the 100% rolled out that was communicated from YouTube. It would have been, but it was just another wave. So right now we are sitting at roughly 50% of creators that actually should have access to multilanguage audio, and there will, AutoDubbing, but it is multilanguage audio since you can upload the voice lines if you actually have allowed enabled. So yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag, I would say. Well, the AutoDubbing is terrible, we know that, and the next wave is going to be in January, so the rollout is still pushing out, and we don't know if that's the 100% rollout. They haven't said anything about it, but if we are already at 50%, this should be probably, well, maybe another 25%, I don't know. Probably the reason why they are taking so long to scale this up is because as more and more people get introduced to AutoDubbing, and especially people that are uploading a short or multiple shorts per day, that is going to stress test the system, right? So if you have much more shorts and stuff to actually publish, people need to, well, no, not people, but YouTube needs to calculate all of that, right? They do the in-house calculation and the voice synthesis, and etc., etc. That's why it sounds so terrible, because it's the cheaper option. But yeah, also they have said that the sound-alike thingy that was promised with the Made on YouTube event is eventually going to make it to YouTube. So we have to take it with a grain of salt. Also, is the the cap is actually blocking some light. Let me get some light in my face then. All right. So there was another question on MLA last time, which actually has been submitted by Zwangsneurotiker. Yes. So Zwangsneurotiker wanted to know if there is a bulk editing feature for the MLA if all old videos are enabled for the AutoDubbing. So first of all, no, not old videos aren't going to be enabled for the MLA. Well, MLA yes, but not AutoDubbing. AutoDubbing only appears if you upload a new video. So, but there isn't a bulk editing feature. So once you have it enabled, you have to manually disable it for the things that it was enabled for, which shouldn't take too long if you didn't upload too much between actual rollout of the feature and realization that you have somehow very shitty AI audio in your videos. So maybe a handful of videos that have it. But yeah, you can't do bulk editing on that, unfortunately, but I don't think it is necessary. Just turn it off once you realize that that happened. Go back to like probably 10 videos back or whatever it is, and you should be fine to see how the AutoDubbing actually worked, and disable it if necessary. Right. All right. On the topic of AI, while we're on it, there is currently an AI consent form being passed around, and unfortunately, some of the media covering this topic already have the box checked, which is not true. The AI consent form comes as an opt-in. So it is turned off by default, which is very important in my opinion. So if you don't happen to know about it, and it just like, you don't realize that's happening, and you just like dismiss the banner that's informing you about it, your data won't be used to train AI, and I do think that's totally fine. Although there were some funny suggestions from the YouTube Gaming Discord to include very, very shitty video material to basically corrupt the AI and allow that as training data. I am pretty sure that there are pre-filters for that, but if you want to go that route, please feel free to do. But then don't complain about the AI being shitty when it comes to audio and video, right? Cool. All right, Studio Mobile is getting an update, the video settings section. So if you're editing a video on mobile, well, not editing, if you're editing the title, description, and all the other stuff on your Studio Mobile app, that is getting a little bit better, but nothing significant, honestly. And apparently there's a test for voice replies right now on iOS in the USA. So if you have an iOS device, you could be able to leave a voicemail for someone that left you a comment. That is only available for the creator themselves on their channel. So, for example, if I came to your channel, I couldn't leave a voice message, but if I typed a comment, you as the creator could answer me in a voice message. And I think that's it's a cool addition No one asked for it, really. I'm not a huge fan of voicemails or voice messages, for the matter of fact. But yeah, that's alright, I guess. YouTube should definitely add an optional setting off by default that allows the viewer to keep the original audio track. Yes, 100%. I agree. I agree 100%. I don't know if they're adding it. We have been telling them about this for at least 3 months now, but if you know me and you know Bärbel, we have been, well, Bärbel has been waiting for this feature for like 15 years, and I've been waiting for the past 3 years for this to happen. But basically, this is what we've told them, and once we got like the finalization steps that this is sounding very, very awful, we made very, very clear that the viewer should have the choice, and like a permanent choice, not just a temporary choice, to say, okay, I do want the original message or the original voice track, right? So, yeah, that's the thing that's happening. All right. Let me check if there are other questions right now. We do have... that's so... like a slight mismatch in wording for one of the help articles regarding copyright, but since that's not confirmed, that's not really something that, well, it's just like 2 words swapped around. I have a report. Oh, this one could actually be interesting. So, if you're a YouTube creator, you know that you shouldn't be opening any encrypted files or anything on your computer. That is very, very likely to be malware that copies your session code and steals your channel that way. I say steal in brackets because basically you gave them access by this, alright? So, there are very, very well spoofed emails right now that are in circulation that will look like they have been sent from YouTube. I'm not going to show the screenshot since it shows the email of a customer, but it looks like a video that has been uploaded to a channel that looks like the original YouTube creators channel, which has been taken down by now, but it doesn't mean that people can't like recreate this, right? So this is something that's happening, and then basically you see a deepfake of the YouTube CEO saying, okay, there are changes in monetization policy, please check the description, and it's basically, oh yeah, you need to download this PDF and open it with this invite code, and then it's like password basically. And it's the most scammiest scam I have ever seen. Please don't fall for this. Make sure not to open anything that you don't know 100% the person behind it. And even then, please be careful what you download. Please be careful if that's encrypted files or whatever. No agency ever would send an encrypted file. It's always a plain doc PDF with a contract. And maybe... I don't think I have an NDA, but I will ask the creator if we can like maybe showcase one of the contracts that we've been doing. It has been like a couple of years by now, and I think we could maybe redact some of the things. Let me actually ask them right now. Right, so some answers for the questions from last session. The mod pinned messages, or what do you mean? I do have some messages noted down, but I don't know which they belong to. We did talk about the membership distributions, that they are about to change. There is like no ETA for which level of membership is to gift. So basically, like right now you can only gift one tier of memberships, but that is not like anything really. If you have more examples, please tell me. Because right now it looks like it's not really helpful. Let me see if the other... I do have a lot of stuff. We did talk about Premium Lite. YouTube doesn't show view count or upload date. That was a browser cache error. Chat messages on mobile sometimes have so much delay. The streamer answers that appears to be like not YouTube's fault. Well, it's usually when people are having or running several browser extensions that this is going to happen, at least from the analysis they have done. The suggestion live chat should be live chat by default instead of top chat has been forwarded, but the answer came back that is not going to be implemented, especially for the larger streamers. So if you actually want that, you have to manually swap it every time. Mention the child shop, yeah, that's what I just read out. Live stream length hasn't been adjusted, but I think live stream length was in the survey as well, so that might have actually been forwarded to the forecasting. Live ring in search and short feed on desktop. On desktop there isn't one. In the short feed, just in search and home. Already talked about it. Custom Premiere intros has been forwarded as part of the survey. YouTube member only sorting in video tab. Doesn't that already exist? Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, I actually need to make open another tab. Visibility. That already exists. So, yeah, you can already do that. Sort by member only in the video tab. Widget customization for the app isn't going to be a thing, since that will bring a lot of problems that YouTube doesn't want to deal with. Mark comment as ignore to remove it from the queue. I think that was about the Q&A feature, which I don't think people should be using anyway, because like you could just have a conversation with chat without it being so weird, I guess. And ad mentions for mobile streams don't have an ETA yet. So that's all that was on the piece of paper from last time. All right. Cool. Cool. That's all right. No more questions there. No more questions in chat right now, I would assume. Well, the latest that I have written down here is there are no ATAs for the mobile ad mentions. So, plans might have changed. I don't know. I can only tell you what I've written down. That's the thing, unfortunately. Also, why did no one tell me that the music stopped? Oh, it didn't stop. It just switched the track. Never mind that. Don't worry. Right. Let's see. We do actually have something prepared for today as well. Our intern has taken some of the very funny, interesting moments on stream and can I open it without showing the owner? That would be splendid. Oh, no, doesn't work. If only things would work. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Targeted gifting is even still mentioned in those meetings. Well, yes, certainly. Like, usually we ask like all the follow-ups, and most of them are dismissed as no update, but we still ask, even if there's no ETA. And they know it's one of the features that is highly anticipated. I mean, we've seen it last time in the survey data, right? Which we could have opened if we were actually prepared. Spreadsheet. And probably logged into the wrong account, of course. There we go. That's YouTube feature requests. There we go. So targeted membership giving is actually not in the top 10 right now. As of right now, it's on place 11. Not true. That's membership giving, not membership gifting. Membership gifting is on rank 14 right now. Well, I can just show you. I can show you the world. There we go. So, you all know the spreadsheet. So, combined data sorted tells us there is membership giving, and there is membership gifting on, well, technically rank 10, rank 13, but yeah, for the sake of it. That's it. That's it right there. I mean, they're not far apart. It's certainly not as wanted as people knowing people like bad actors get penalties for issuing unjustified copyright claims or strikes. So yeah, that's the biggest one right now. But yeah, it's still on there. All right. Want to watch some clips? You're all excited, right? Let's see. Let's see. How does it even look? It does look like a bit of an inception, right? Stream. And probably helpful if I have a girlfriend. I'm not sure about it, but you are now in a relationship with YouTube. You will put time and money into YouTube, into your channel. So that's your girlfriend now. Yeah. I remember that. Difficult. I gotta say, I love your background, man. Such a clean setup. Yes, it is. You know what? It's fake. Everything is fake. It's all a lie. Oh man. Impressive how quickly you can set up and tear down a green screen in your cozy studio. Yeah. Exactly. It's like super fast. 10 times advertiser-friendly guidelines. Nee. Skip. Can say which, why nobody told me. Yeah. See, that's why we do these Q&A sessions. Now you know. Oh god, highlight of the year. Let's see. What is the highlight? This is super secret. Oh yeah, I remember. Don't talk about it. But the current plan for multi-language audio and audio auto-dubbing. There will be a 1% wave coming in November, which is it's all a scam. We've been scammed, and basically I believe I'm very disappointed in the end, right? Last time we spoke about it. Okay. But however, the auto-dubbing is terrible. I am deeply disappointed. Yeah. Of course I'm deeply disappointed. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, that were the highlights of this fantastic Q&A stream this year. So I'm very disappointed. That's a good takeaway. Things don't happen as planned. That's a good takeaway as well. I don't like saying advertiser-friendly guidelines, apparently. And YouTube is your girlfriend now. I think that's a good summary. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Anything else you folks want to know? Otherwise, this is going to be a very short stream. Now is your time to ask. Also, am I quieter than usual? Let's see. I indeed am. Make myself a little bit louder. Oh yeah, clickbait. Clickbait crackdown. I actually read some things about it. So this is basically government and news event focused. So for example, if you say there has been a flood and so many dead people and whatever, but the actual event didn't happen, they will punish you for it now. And as far as I understood, they will issue strikes. So this is like a harsh crackdown. It's not just like whatever, but they are going in. And the same goes for like what was the other example they had? So I believe it was the president has resigned, but then you don't actually tell which president, and well, yeah, don't talk about it at all. Like there's no story behind it. And the other example was like clickbaity thumbnails, where when you have like a thumbnail and it has nothing to do with like the actual video. For example, we couldn't do like a new pope is elected and then talk half an hour about YouTube without like covering the story that we were promising in the thumbnail. And yeah, so basically they have been vamping it up in India right now, and it is said to be launched globally. Well, you know how rollouts work, all right? It only affects those two categories. For now, they've said the focus is on those two categories. However, it's always the gray area. So if there's an egregious case of like clickbait or whatever, you could technically get still punished because they say we focus on those areas. That doesn't mean we like do a U-turn and do the other areas as well. But yeah, I believe that's like more vague talking, and they can still whack you with a hammer if they need to, instead of like, oh, we are just focusing on those two areas, right? So that's how I interpret it. Such a lovely cat. Yes. Actually, Manini is our intern, by the way. She sent me a second cap, so I could double up. And no, I'm a jester. That's my carnival cap now. It is a very lovely cap, and I dearly thank you for it. Woohoo. Also, we haven't talked about this yet, but the new feature has been rolled out, and you all now can be a part of it. Let's see. We'll make it. Let's see, 45 minutes, and share how you'll celebrate. I'll be saying woohoo. Very bored. And yeah, so we do say, let's go. We have a goal now. Super chat goals are now a thing. Isn't it the fact that clickbait brings more views and YouTube kind of generates more money through those views, right? No, they don't. So YouTube does the most money with mid-rolls. Mid-rolls is what brings in the cash. So if you are a creator, you usually want to have your videos at least 8 minutes long, so you can rake in all that extra cash from the mid-roll ads. That's where the money sits. If you just have like pre-roll ads, whatever, mostly like, I don't want to say only like small creators use clickbait, because obviously a lot of big creators do this too, but usually if they use a lot of clickbait, people are going to swap away, and that means they don't get the mid-roll revenue because the actual mid-roll ad doesn't play because people leave, right? So that's the speculation here. But what I think is happening with this crackdown on clickbait is that you actually have a system in place, or they are working on there being a system in place where you actually can trust media. And I've talked about this briefly in one of the last patch rundowns, where you have the meta tag for cameras, the C2PA, 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 yeah. C2PA standard, which is basically a hardware standard which encodes a meta tag onto the video file. And if you don't edit it, YouTube will show that the video was filmed on a camera with this standard, and you are seeing unedited footage, which is like should help to bring trust to the media again. And I believe that cracking down on clickbait in combination with C2PA videos is one way they want to assure that you can actually believe what you see. More durations for those goals and membership goals, yeah. Membership goals is also something that we've submitted as a suggestion. But what do you mean by more duration for those goals? X is 3 hours now. Oh, true. Yeah. I can only remove it. Oh. Can't edit it anymore. That's a new. I thought you could. Well, apparently not. Alright. Maximum 3 hours right now. So what you're saying is for like mods can also create them now with this official launch. They should be able to. Let me check right now, because I actually have access to this. stars, come back. Okay, come back. Where was I? Oh yeah, mods have access now. Let's see. So, we do want to go to subscriptions, to the chat. I cannot edit it from mobile, but that might be a mobile thing. Let's see, pop-out chat, copy, paste. I cannot end it this way. Let's see, no, that's just like monetization settings. Where is it? Permissions. So I do want manager level access, done, save. Yes, I need to confirm that it's actually me. Thank you. Yes, I want to tap yes on my phone. Yes, that's me. That's the confirmation number. That means there is this can live over here. I have too many monitors. And yes, thank you. Yes, security alert. No. Right. Yes, switch to channel. So I am logged in now. As a manager on this channel. Let's see, live streams. Yes, I know. I can remove the goal. I cannot remove the goal. I cannot create a goal. I'm already dreading the paperwork I have to face after the stream. Copyright super chat goals. Sake. I'm just asking it to be happening once. Mobile, the goal pop-up when it's tapping the white pilt shape. This looks horrible cropped. Okay, does it? No, it looks fine to me. Oh, I don't have automatic thingy on, right? So basically, this is how it looks like. It's normally shaped. So it works fine on mobile. It's just that's not working as it was promised that it would be working. So that's a bummer. But yeah. Otherwise, It's fine. I will complain about this right now. Screen resolution, but YouTube should adjust that for different screen sizes. I agree. I do agree. I mean, to be fair, I do run, what is it, 21 by 9? 9 by 21? 9 by 20, yeah, 9 by 21. So that might be the reason why I do have it in like the full resolution or like vertical landscape, vertical panorama. What? How do you call that even? Like usually when you have 21:9, it's like widescreen, right? Or cinema or whatever. Is it vertical cinema then? Oh God. Now I have to think of like watching a whole movie like that, like in cinema mode, and you have your phone here. Ah, that's ungodly. That makes me really sad. Phone screen is less than 1080p. Yes, those still exist. I mean, if it works, it works. No need to produce electronic waste. Says the person that has already their new phone in the cupboard and is like still running around with the old one, because I really hate transferring all the files from one phone to the other. But yeah, if you're fine with your phone, don't change it. No need to. Also, yeah, invisible water. Or invisibility water? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It's just a low budget one. As I said, no worries. If you have a working phone, you're already better off than, what, 70% of people? Well, maybe not 70%. Like, emerging markets are catching up right now. So maybe like, you're still better than 30%, I guess. But yeah. I mean, having a working phone in 2024 or going into 2025 is like pretty much life essential, I would say. I would argue even. All right. Cool. So we do still have the goal running. If anyone wants to contribute to it, feel free. Is Longer Shorts now the official name? The official name is Shorts, but they are 3 minutes long. So technically the definition of the word shorts changed. But yes, they indeed are. Although I have noticed a little bug with them lately. So I do have a secret channel that only a few people know about, where I do like really wacky stuff. And I have tried out shorts that are longer than 1 minute, which show up correctly under the shorts shelf when you open up the channel, which I'm not going to show on stream. However, if you are in the backend, in the content tab, it also shows up correctly under shorts. However, if you're in the customization tab and try to adjust your videos and shorts shelves, that's like at the wrong place. Just a minor visual bug. It still shows in the shorts shelf, but it also shows under videos, and that's where they shouldn't be anymore, if you want to say it like that, but they still show up. It's like minor bug, but yeah. All right. Cool. that we do have. I'm just glancing over to the other thingies, if there's anything we need to talk about. We do have confirmation that the translation issues with the your membership is running out. There was like a translation thing in German that like sounded very weird, and that is being forwarded. However, we don't know how long it will take until it reaches the right team. It has been forwarded though. We will see larger thumbnails for podcasts. Well, we do have larger thumbnails for podcasts, and larger file sizes for normal thumbnails will appear in early 2025. And everything else we already talked about, I believe. No, they haven't talked about Subscribe Plus again. I haven't heard anything new, and to be fair, I haven't seen it either. So if you have a screenshot of it, please feel free to forward it to me, and I'll be able to annoy people about it. So, yeah. The head is already dying and leaving its marks. But no, Subscribe Plus hasn't been mentioned yet. Right. Cool. Anything else you folks want to talk about? No, they are not supposed to replace all ad breaks. They are going to be rolled out, but I don't know, since there's no official documentation for this from Google Ads yet. However, I asked someone from the Google Ads product expert team, and they haven't responded yet, so there might be like more info to gather. However, as of now, we do not know this. I just know that that a lot of things in Google Ads broke earlier this year. For example, when you try to track a tracking link, for example. So if I'm playing an ad and you click on the ad, there's usually a tracking link attached. And this tracking link has to be consented to in the EU, which is kind of a weird like thing, as you usually don't consent to being advertised to. And it broke a lot of like tracking stuff. Like people are having problems left and right because of that. The chat message delay on mobile seems to have been fixed now. At least messages appear faster versus before. That's interesting. Because literally nothing changed. I know they were investigating it, but I didn't hear back from them, so... I mean, I'm glad it's better now, but wasn't certainly someone working on it. And I mean, they would have told me otherwise, because they're usually proud when they fix a problem. But no, side-by-side ads will not replace all ad breaks. And yeah. Actually, can you decide what kind of monetization? No, you only have mid-rolls, right? Oh, no. Pre-roll ads will be inserted automatically. And then you We do have scheduled mid-roll ads at a set frequency. I mean, I'm fine with that. Speaking of which, can I do this? No, I'm sending all of you an advertisement. And you haven't consented to it. What's the mid-roll frequency for non-monetized streams? Oh. I would say 0. I am not sure though. I haven't seen an unmonetized creator stream in quite a while. And to be fair, even if I had seen an unmonetized streamer stream on YouTube, I would have watched it with my premium account, so I don't get ads anyways. But that is an excellent question. I would argue, because this is something that you can set up in Google Ads, that you don't want to advertise on live streams, and a lot of advertisers are really like kind of scared to advertise on live streams. So if I don't think there is enough inventory to even fill all the slots that conventional live streamers are playing, I would argue that if you're a non-monetized creator and you stream on YouTube live, I don't think you'll see mid-rolls. Because it's too unpredictable, you don't have a track record on the channel yet, and yeah. Well, thank you, Manini, because I want to hear you say, "Board woohoo." Yeah, I will do that in 4 more super chats. It's amazing. But yeah, I'll note that down. Mid-roll ads for non-YPP creators on streams. That's right. And also, if you run into those, please let me know. Maybe make a quick screen recording, because all of your phones can actually screen record, right? So if you run into a mid-roll ad for a non-monetizing creator during a live stream, please record it. I want to see it. And also, I'm going to ask it. Am I asking it right away? Person is still busy. No, I'm going to hold off. I don't want to overwhelm them. Celebrate their first super on a live stream. Why can't I thumbs up it? Can I thumb it here? I can't. Why can't I? Oh, sad. Oh, it did show up here. It's behaving weird. Vertical streams generally have no ads currently. That would be correct, yes. The reasoning behind it is you usually get to the vertical stream through the shorts feed, and the shorts feed already has the ads baked into them, but I don't know if the live stream revenue would be deducted from the shorts feed pool, because that is view based and not watch time based. So yeah, it's a bit of a pickle. But if you're in the US, you can use the jewels, which I highly don't recommend. Don't do it. Jewels are terrible. Also, I made a mistake in my calculations about jewels. The actual revenue share is closer to 50% than what I previously thought. So yeah, they are terrible. All right. Anything new here? No. No more questions here. All right. See, I wish I could like retroactively change the goal to something else. I could just remove the goal. Why can't I say I want to make it smaller? God damn it. All right, that can go away. Editing goals sounds like a good idea. Yeah, you should be able to, but apparently you aren't, which is kind of a bummer. But I already noted that down. Same as the mods and managers that cannot edit, add, or remove. I have no clue what I wrote here. I know that that's cannot. EPRD. EPRD? What did I write here? I cannot read my handwriting. Edit, add, remove. Fuck's sake. Handwriting is terrible. Oh lord. Alright. Cool. Anything else? Last round of questions right now. My issues is others can't read mine, yeah. I mean, at least as long as you can read it yourself, you're fine. But if you can't read your own handwriting, you got a problem. Like, right now I did. I mean, I know what I wanted to write, but it's certainly not what I wrote. EPRD. Maybe it was supposed to be expand? Operate! Oh, fuck's sake. Operate. There we go. Well, I fucked that one up. Holy shit. Well, now I know what I wrote. Last round of questions. Let's go. Before we end the stream. I mean, the goal is still running for 17 minutes. Still have a little bit of time. Just so we know. Anything else people wanted to know? No. I think you can still open up a side-by-side ads thing. All right. Did you tell them about the quite big mobile bug currently? Did you tell me about the quite big mobile bug currently? Lädt der Chat nie beim ersten Mal? Wir müssen erst schließen und erneut öffnen. Okay, wait. I will try that out right now. So, I will close down the stream, close all open apps. So, there's no apps in my cache. I am opening YouTube right now. I am opening the chat right now, and the chat immediately loaded. And the chat also loads if I'm in landscape mode. So I cannot confirm this bug. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you have to update the app. You need to have it in landscape first. Wait, what do you mean? I need to have it in landscape first. So how do I even open it in landscape first? So wait, do I have to maybe go to the channel itself? Let's see. If I were to open, this is just a normal video of me, and I click on the live button. It doesn't. Oh wait, maybe I can choose it by going to landscape mode. I'm in landscape mode right now. Can I open? I can open the. All right. You also browse that way. Interesting. It doesn't load the chat. You are correct. It does load, however, if you go out. And it stays that way if you go back in. So I think you shouldn't be browsing streams in landscape mode. That's the issue here. The system works perfectly fine if you use it like a normal person. Now I'll write it down. I'll write it down. So. I was about to say, why didn't I take it with me? But the yesterday's meeting didn't actually appear. So, when opening stream from landscape mode, chat doesn't load properly. And you know what we are doing right now? We are doing proper bug hunting. So we are going to do a screen record. We don't capture any audio. And we're going to click on a video. We're going into landscape mode. We're going into the stream. And the live stream chat doesn't load. We are going to go out of the live stream mode and into the live chat mode. And only then it works. Cool. That way, we have actually documented it. And you know what? If we have documented stuff, we can actually forward it. That's a cool thing, right? All right. And you know what? Because you were the one that found it, you're the person that gets spammed by it in DMs as well. It also works when you close the chat in landscape and reopen it. Well, the reload, yes, of course, because it loads the chat new. It does make sense though, right? Right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I will forward that. What did I already forward? I already forwarded Playables in the EU. Forwarded the mods and managers, as well as duration and membership goals. I will do the other 3 in a whim. Right. Cool. I said last question. How long is still on the timer? Can we fill up the super chat goal? Until then? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine as well. Well, in that case, thank you very much to Manini, who wanted me to say woohoo in a very bored way, and now you get to hear it twice. Woohoo! He said YouTube is definitely working on making it possible for mods to pin chat messages. They told me they were doing it. I'm not sure when they are going to do it, but it's on their to-do list. I'm not sure. I mean, it's technically not a bug, apparently, so they are not doing it in bug fixing session, and it won't happen before Christmas, obviously. But yeah, they told me they were working. Can't do much more. And once again, woohoo for Manini. And yeah, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday you folks are actually celebrating. There are quite a few, I've heard. And yeah, have some quiet days before the end of the year. And we'll see us in the new year, very likely. Let me check the calendar. Very likely not on the 4th of January, but rather the 11th, because that's the first week of actually stuff happening again. All right? Cool. In that case, I wish you a lovely night, day, or whatever time zone you're in. And see you folks in the new year. Take care and